Hey, how's it going? This is K Rail for Pine Palm Superfoods. And today I'm going to address something that's very, very, very important for your health. And that is 5 simple things you can do right now to boost your mood. And if you've had a long winter like I had, you can definitely use something to boost your mood right now. So get ready, because here we go. Okay, I have good news. I'm going to give you a 2-for-1 on this one. We're going to do 2 things that are going to help improve your mood in a split second. One is called earthing or grounding, and the other one is called sunshine. Here we go. I'm barefoot right now. I'm walking on grass. See? Look at that posture. Okay, what's happening right now? I'm barefoot. My feet are collecting negative ions from the ground. That is called earthing or grounding. When that happens, instantly your body goes into homeostasis. Not instantly, about 30 seconds. So if you go out in your grass and you walk 30 feet away and come back, chances are you're gonna go into homeostasis, your mood is gonna get elevated, and your body's gonna come back into balance. That's money, my friend. Now, I'm outside. Sunshine. Every single day that it's warm and sunny, you should get a minimum of 20 minutes of sun exposure, and you should try to get as much of your body exposed to the sun as possible. And I just threw my shirt off, not because I'm showing off, but because I want to get as much sun as I can while I'm out here. The sun has vitamin D. Vitamin D helps increase your testosterone, first of all, which is also a side benefit, but it also helps improve your mood. So if you want to get a really quick chi hit, go for a walk across your lawn, barefooted, in the sun, for about 30 to 60 seconds and see what happens. There's a pretty good chance you've heard me use the term cross-body patterns before. So quite simply, whenever you're crossing the midline of your body with opposing limbs, what you're doing is firing up a lot of neurons in the brain. This is a complex movement pattern through the medium of exercise. And whenever you do that, not only is it going to burn some calories and improve the mobility of your joints, but it's also going to fire up your brain transmitters, and it's going to improve your mood, because you have to stay 100% focused on what you're doing, and you have to concentrate on it. So anything that might be troubling you or bothering you tends to fall by the wayside. And one simple way to do a crossbody pattern is grab yourself a pair of these babies, Indian clubs, and just simply do a heart-shaped pattern. So here's what it looks like. This right here, right there, we just cross the midline of our body, and then we do a heart shape. Boom, just like that. Look at how smooth and nice that feels. And don't forget, I'm in the sun, I'm barefoot, I'm outside. Remember those rules too. Earthing, grounding, sunlight, crossbody pattern. It doesn't get any better than that. Now, if you don't have a pair of Indian clubs, that's totally fine. You can do something like this, a windmill. Stand with your feet wide, arms out to your sides, cross over, touch your opposite toe, come up, cross over, touch your opposite toe, and alternate back and forth. Just like that. Bang! There you go. Now, I highly suggest you do it barefoot, and if you're not out in the sun, that's totally fine. Do it in your house. You don't need any fancy equipment to do that, and you don't need a high ceiling. So don't forget, crossbody patterns are another way to boost your mood. Okay, now we're on to inversion. This is something you may not think about very often, but I feel it is very good at boosting the mood. What happens when you're inverted? Well, basically your head is lower than your feet. Now when this happens, you have a lot of oxygenated blood that gets pumped to your brain. First things first, it helps improve your concentration and your brain function, and in doing so, it also adds a little bit of mood boosting effect to it. Plus, you get a good lymph drainage too, which is going to boost your immunity. So the way that I like to do it is like to do handstands on straight objects outside like this, like a tree. The way I'm going to do it, I'll show you that, and then I'm going to show you a variation if it's a little too arduous for you to do. So we want to get up close to the tree. We're just going to flip ourselves up there, catch our feet on the tree, and just hold. Boom, there it is. Now ideally you want to go about 20 to 30 seconds in an inverted position, if you have the strength to do it. If you don't, just go as long as you can. When you're finished, just slowly bring your foot back down, catch yourself. Now if that's a little too hard for you, you can flip around and walk yourself up this direction. Just like this. This is a bit easier. Now you're still in inversion, so it doesn't matter. Either way is beneficial. So there you have it. You got 2 variations to work with. Use the one that works best for you, and go out and have some fun with inversion. To conclude this video, I think it's only fitting that we end up in the kitchen, because after all, that's where all the magic happens. What you feed your body is how it's going to react outside the kitchen. If you eat good, good things are going to happen. If you eat bad, bad things are going to happen. Now, one last tip to boost your mood. Here's what you want to do. Get yourself one of these babies. It's a romaine heart. You want to eat it as far down to the nub as you possibly can until you cannot tolerate the bitterness anymore, and then take this and compost it. Why? Because there's this little milky substance at the bottom of that romaine heart called lacticarium, also known as lettuce opium. It has an effect similar to the drug opium, but it is completely legal, and you have 100% access to it. So get yourself some romaine hearts, eat some of those, and you're going to get an instant chi hit. It's going to improve your mood, and it's going to relax you, and it's going to just feel better all around. And romaine hearts are high in protein, alkalinity, and they taste good. And I like to chomp on them like a rabbit too. So there it is. There are your tips to improve your mood instantly. So if you have any time, you can do all 5, or you can do 4, or you can do 3, or 2, or 1. It's completely up to you. Just try to do something, because it is going into summer right now, and now the sun is coming out, and it's a perfect time to get out of that seasonal affective disorder that a lot of us deal with in the winter months. Okay? Cool. This has been fun. This is K-Rail for Pine Pollen Superfoods. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to hit me back up.